Attention, Barcelona fans around the world, what you are about to hear is a true bombshell in Spanish football. Joan Laporta, the steadfast president of FC Barcelona, has decided to confront La Liga once and for all, revealing his secret strategy that could very well topple Javier Tebas' empire and change the rules of the game forever. Imagine this: Barcelona, stifled by financial rules that seem designed to sabotage them, is now counterattacking with legal actions, clever economic maneuvers, and international alliances. If you are a true Barcelona fan and want to be at the forefront of this war that Laporta is waging against La Liga, subscribe now to the Barcelona Unfiltered channel and turn on notifications to not miss any exclusive content that defies the system. Laporta is not just challenging, he is revealing secrets that La Liga doesn't want you to know, exposing how they have tried to hinder the world's greatest club. Prepare for an exclusive that will leave you speechless, as what's coming is a torrent of revelations about legal battles, explosive leaks, and solutions that could lead Barcelona to total victory. Don't blink, because here comes the thunderclap of the year. Let's dive into this epic saga that has kept FC Barcelona in the eye of the storm for years. It all starts with the legacy of massive debts inherited from previous presidencies, exceeding €1 billion, an excuse that La Liga has used to impose draconian restrictions. Joan Laporta, since his return to the helm of the club in 2021, has been the tireless warrior who did not hesitate to confront Javier Tebas, the big boss of La Liga, accusing him of having a personal vendetta against Barcelona. This is no exaggeration. Laporta has publicly stated that the financial fair play rules are a direct attack on the heart of the club, designed to weaken the giants and favor smaller teams. Let's consider the historical panorama. During the 2021-2022 season, Barcelona was forced to let go of Lionel Messi, the best player in history, because La Liga refused to extend his contract due to exceeding the salary limit. Laporta did not stand idly by. He immediately expressed his discontent, revealing that the club was exploring legal options to contest these rules. Since then, every transfer window has been a minefield. Players like Memphis Depay or Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang arrived with short contracts and adjusted salaries solely to comply with La Liga's requirements, but this did not solve the underlying problem. Let's move on to more recent issues. The case of Dani Olmo is the perfect example of this nightmare. Recruited from RB Leipzig for around €60 million in the summer of 2024, Olmo was the key piece to strengthen the midfield under Hansi Flick. However, La Liga initially refused to register him, arguing that Barcelona exceeded its salary cap by €40 million. Laporta exploded. In an emotionally charged press conference, he revealed that the club would not accept this injustice and that they were preparing an immediate appeal. His secret strategy began to unfold, using the 1:1 rule to free up space through quick sales like that of Michael Fay or adjustments in existing contracts. But this is not isolated. Remember the drama with Vitor Roque the previous season. The young Brazilian, recruited for €30 million, took months to be registered, which limited his impact and frustrated the team. Laporta responded by revealing plans to sue La Liga for damages, arguing that these delays cost millions in sports performance and ticket revenue. In close circles, he revealed that his legal team was gathering evidence for a case in European courts, alleging violations of EU competition laws. La Liga imposes strict economic control, limiting salary spending to 70% of revenue. But for a club like Barcelona, with massive operational costs at Camp Nou and an inherited wage bill, it's like putting shackles on a lion. Laporta counterattacked with ingenuity, activating economic levers like the sale of 25% of Barça Studios for €100 million in 2022, which allowed the registration of Robert Lewandowski and others. However, these temporary measures are not enough, and Laporta revealed his long-term vision, to reform the system from within, pushing for changes in the distribution of television rights, where Barcelona receives a share that does not reflect its global audience of hundreds of millions of fans. Another battleground is selective scrutiny. While other clubs like Atletico de Madrid or Sevilla have maneuvered with similar debts, Barcelona seems to be the main target. Laporta revealed that this was deliberate and that his strategy included alliances with Florentino Perez of Real Madrid for joint lobbying with the LFP and UEFA. Imagine the power of this, the two Spanish colossuses uniting against Tebas. In terms of impact, these conflicts have forced Barcelona to sell talents like Ousmane Dembele or Fran Trincao below their fair value just to balance the books. Laporta, in his direct style, used social media to reveal these secrets, gaining massive support from fans. His message is clear: Barcelona will not kneel before a system that penalizes it for its history and ambition. Let's delve into specific leaks. In a recent meeting with the club members, Laporta revealed plans to explore the European Super League as the ultimate escape, a project that promises billions in revenue without La Liga's restrictions. This is part of his secret strategy, which includes confidential negotiations with Qatari and American investors to inject fresh capital. Let's not forget the problems with renewals. Players like Ronald Araujo or PEDRI have seen their contracts stagnate due to salary limits, creating uncertainty. Laporta has resolved some of these issues with variable bonuses, but he revealed that his master plan was a total restructuring of the club's debt, negotiating with banks for longer terms and lower rates. Joan Laporta is redefining FC Barcelona's fight against La Liga with a secret strategy that cleverly combines legal actions, economic levers, and strategic alliances, promising a new era of freedom for the club. This bold and multifaceted approach is designed to break the chains of financial restrictions imposed by La Liga, allowing Barcelona to regain its greatness and competitiveness on the global football stage. Laporta, with his clear vision and unwavering determination, has identified several fronts on which Barcelona can and must fight. First, legal actions are a means to challenge the financial fair play rules, which Laporta believes are unfair and discriminatory against Barcelona. By engaging in legal battles, the club hopes not only to secure favorable rulings but also to set legal precedents that could benefit other clubs in similar situations. These legal battles are crucial as they could force La Liga to revise its rules and adopt a fairer approach. In parallel, Laporta is using economic levers to strengthen the club's financial position. This includes selling stakes in Barça studios, renegotiating player contracts to free up salary space, and exploring new revenue streams such as partnerships with international investors and television broadcasting rights. These measures are essential to ensure the club's financial stability in the short term while laying the foundation for sustainable long-term growth. Finally, Laporta is seeking to forge strategic alliances with other clubs and organizations to bolster Barcelona's position. This includes collaborations with clubs like Real Madrid to pressure La Liga and UEFA, as well as discussions with potential investors for the European Super League. These alliances are crucial as they allow Barcelona not to fight alone and to have greater influence in negotiations and decisions affecting European football. The drama surrounding Dani Olmo, who was blocked by La Liga due to financial restrictions, is a perfect example of the challenges Barcelona faces. However, Laporta managed to circumvent these restrictions through a combination of player sales, contract renegotiations, and legal maneuvers. This success shows that Laporta's strategy can work and provides hope for the future. Laporta's vision for the European Super League is also a key element of his strategy. By joining a league that promises substantial revenues and greater financial freedom, Barcelona could finally free itself from La Liga's constraints and reclaim its place among the global football elite. This vision is ambitious but also achievable, especially if Barcelona can forge strong alliances with other clubs and investors. As a die-hard Barcelona fan, I am convinced that these battles will lead the club to titles and glory. Laporta's determination, clear vision, and multifaceted strategy are exactly what the club needs to overcome current challenges and regain its greatness. If you are a die-hard FC Barcelona fan and support this rebellion against La Liga, I encourage you to subscribe to the Barcelona Unfiltered channel, like, and turn on notifications for more scoops and updates on this exciting struggle. What do you think of Laporta's revelations? Do you think the complaint against La Liga will triumph? What is your favorite solution to Barcelona's financial problems? Share your thoughts in the comments and let's echo this exclusive. Together, we can support Barcelona in this fight for freedom and greatness. Visca el Barça!